What do you know about castles?
Ooh.
Ooh. Question 1. What is the name of the water trench around a castle? A pond, a crevasse, or a moat?
A moat.
That is correct. Intended as a defense against attack, moats were also used as garbage dumps and a place for emptying toilets.
Ew.
Don't go for a swim in a moat. You could be swimming in something you don't want to swim in.
Something that you don't want to swim in.
I had no idea. I thought it was just water and alligators.
Yes.
But I guess it's not. Gross. Question 2. How many times per hour could early cannons be shot?
23.
The answer is 10 times an hour at most, partly because the metal became extremely hot and had to cool down between shots.
Oh.
So you would be like, fire in the hole!
Waiting another 30 minutes
And then you
later.
would wait and wait and wait. Question 3. What item was used as toilet paper in early castles? Cotton, hay, or seaweed?
Ooh. Hay sounds really uncomfortable. I know that they wouldn't use cotton for that. Seaweed?
The answer is hay. In early castles and before the widespread availability of toilet paper, people used readily available materials like hay, grass, moss, and even pieces of cloth or rags. So hay, when it's laying flat, is soft. I'll give them that. But it's also like a stick. I mean, it's pokey on the ends, so you'd have to be careful when you were using that.
Boy, but imagine using rags and then like putting it in the sink to wash.
Or putting it down into the moat.
Ew.
Question 4. Centuries before television, who were the people who provided entertainment and told jokes at the castle and even made fun of people that were visiting?
Jokers or jesters?
Yep, exactly. Court jesters were entertainers tasked with providing amusement and laughter for the king, queen, and other members of the royal court. Their performances typically involved silly antics, jokes, and sometimes even physical comedy, like juggling or miming or, I don't know.
Tickling.
Maybe they tickled the king and queen. That could be. Question 5. At what age did most knights start their training?
4.
4. Wow. The answer is 7. This education usually began at the age of 7 when the young man was taken from his home and sent to a castle of some famous nobleman, perhaps his father's lord. There he served the lord and lady as a page. It was his duty and it was considered a privilege to accompany them at all times. Brooks is turning 7 next month, and we would have to send him away to live with somebody else as basically a servant to become a knight. He can't even clean his own room, let alone clean and live away from your parents. That's terrible. Question 6, true or false? The drawbridge on Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty's castle actually works.
True.
It is true, but it has only been used twice. Once for the park's opening in 1955, and again in 1983 for the Fantasyland rededication. Question 7. What is the name of the castle piece in chess? A pawn, a bishop, or a rook?
Rook.
Correct. Rooks move horizontally or vertically any number of squares, but cannot jump over other pieces. They just bowl them over.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the way of a rook on a horizontal line, you watch out because it's just going to knock you right out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ren, are you feeling lucky? That's what this round is about. Question 1. In Spain, eating 12 of what kind of fruit at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Day is said to bring good luck?
Cantaloupes. I have no clue.
The answer is grapes.
Oh.
Each grape is believed to symbolize good luck for one of the 12 months of the new year.
12 cantaloupes would be more accurate.
Right. I'm glad it's not 12 cantaloupes. You would be very full and probably gassy. Question 2. Around the world, people believe that what insect is a sign of good luck? A monarch butterfly, a locust, or a ladybug?
A ladybug.
That is correct. Around the world, the ladybug, also known as the ladybird beetle, is widely believed to be a sign of good luck, with some cultures even associating them with protection and positive changes. We do not. When we see ladybugs, we flick them off our shirts and they fly
We
away.
see ladybugs so much.
We do have a lot of ladybugs, yes. Maybe when we see them, we should think of good luck, though, instead of just get off of my arm, ladybug. Question 3. What do people do with their hands when they are hoping for good luck or for things to go their way?
Please, please, please.
If you can't see, Ren is making prayer hands in the camera for the YouTube video. I will accept that. I was really going for crossing your fingers. Cross your fingers. Let's hope it happens. Question 4. Wearing what color underwear on New Year's Day in Peru is considered good luck?
Green.
The answer is yellow. One of the most popular New Year's superstitions in Peru involves wearing underwear of a specific color. The most common choices are yellow, red, and green. So if you said one of those, I'll give you a point. Yellow symbolizes wealth and prosperity. Red is associated with love and passion, and green is for financial success. In Spain and Italy, red underwear is the way to go for a lucky new year. So depending on what you want in the year is what color underwear you wear.
We should ask our Italian cousins if they wear red underwear.
They definitely do. I remember them telling us that. Question 5. What number is considered lucky in China? 8, 13, or 1?
8.
8 is the answer. Listen to this. More than 300,000 couples in China got married on August 8th, 2008, which is 8808.
Yeah.
300,000 couples got married on 8808 because 8 is a lucky number in China. Wow, that's crazy. Question 6. What type of plant is considered lucky if you find it and is associated with St. Patrick's Day?
4-leaf clover.
That is correct. A 4-leaf clover is a rare variation of the 3-leaf clover, and finding one is considered a symbol of good luck. Have you ever found a 4-leaf clover?
I have not. I have pretended to by putting my thumb on the back while holding another leaf from a 4-leaf clover and saying something like, Quinn, I found a 4-leaf clover. And then,
So you just took another 3-leaf clover, ripped off one of the leaves, pretended it was stuck on another 3-leaf clover and was like, I did it.
Yeah, I put my thumb on the back and I hold it up.
Did she believe it?
No.
No, she did not. I've never found one. I have most certainly looked, but never found one. Question 7. In England, finding what creepy crawly on your wedding dress is actually considered good luck?
None. I hope not. An ant.
The answer is a spider.
Ew.
English folklore holds that finding a spider on your wedding dress is a positive sign, symbolizing good luck and a prosperous marriage. The reason for this belief is unclear, but it is believed that the spider's ability to weave intricate webs represents the weaving of a strong and lasting union.
I would not want to find a spider on my
I would not either. I will just hope that my marriage goes well and leave the spiders off of my dress. Fashion show at lunch. Fashion is this topic. Question 1. What is the name of the popular fabric pattern that consists of squares in different colors? Plaid, polka dot, or flannel?
Polka dot is circles. Plaid?
Yes, plaid is correct. Plaid is a pattern made up of horizontal and vertical lines crossing each other in various colors. It's a classic look often seen in shirts and skirts. But when I think of plaid, I think of
Flannel.
kilts.
Kilts. Yes.
You know, like in Scotland where they play
Yeah.
the bagpipes and they wear the kilts?
Yeah.
Question 2. What is the name of the brightly colored stretchy material that is commonly used to make leggings and is popular in kids' activewear and your volleyball shorts?
Spandex.
Spandex is correct. Spandex is a flexible material used in leggings, sportswear, and activewear because it stretches and moves with the body. Spandex. Question 3. Which trendy item do kids often wear during the summer that can feature colorful patterns, made of lightweight material, and has no sleeves?
Jumpers or like rompers?
Oh. I'll take that. They don't have sleeves like a jumper or a romper. That's true. I was going for tank tops.
Oh, the red.
Tank tops are sleeveless shirts made from lightweight materials, perfect for staying cool and stylish in warm weather. We just wore tank tops in Florida. Question 4. What type of clothing features a full body covering with straps that cross at the back and are popular for casual wear among kids?
Overalls?
Overalls are correct. Overalls are a one-piece garment with shoulder straps, usually worn with a t-shirt underneath. They are comfortable and have a fun, casual style. I also know that in Australia, they call these dungarees. I wish we did.
Yeah.
That's a way cooler word than overalls. Dungarees. Friend, do you have your dungarees on today? Good day, dungarees. I like to wear you with the shoulder straps. Question 5. Which type of pants are often worn by kids for both casual and active wear, typically made from denim?
Jeans.
Jeans is it. I wear jeans out of the house, and as soon as I get home,
I take
change
them
into
off.
sweatpants. Question 6. What is the name of the colorful, fluffy accessory that kids wear around their necks during cold weather?
Scarves.
Scarves is the answer.
Scarf, matey.
Scarf, matey. My neck is freezing. Grr. Question 7. What type of footwear is commonly worn by kids during warm weather and allows the toes to be exposed?
Sandals or flip-flops?
I will give you either one. That is correct. Make sure your toenails are nice and clipped.
Yeah.
Don't have any dirt under them. And
Boy, Brooks needs to learn that trick. My word.
Brooks-
Like, you'll clip his toenails and they'll be like dirty toenails. It's disgusting. And his toenails will be
he
like this long.
hates getting his toenails clipped. It is a fight every
He
single
hates
time.
taking showers and clipping his fingernails
Listen,
and
he's a
toenails.
boy. I don't know. We're trying. I have to wrestle him down and clip those puppies, but we do it for when he wears sandals.
Yeah.